Alright, hello everyone, and today we are going to be talking about the best manga of all time, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, and my predictions for Chapter 7 before it comes out, or it gets leaked, probably tomorrow. So, to start off, we left off Chapter 6 of Boruto, with Boruto getting attacked by Mitsuki. Mitsuki chased him out of the village, and now it's time to see what happens as these two are set to duke it out in Chapter 7. Now, we did receive an official sneak peek from the Boruto Twitter, which I will be showing on screen here. It's basically just a flashback of Mitsuki talking about Kawaki and how he's the sun and his eclipse and whatever. You know, just the normal Mitsuki stuff, except instead of it being directed toward Boruto, it's directed to Kawaki, due to, you know, Ada's influence with omnipotence and the whole memory but change around the first manga, or pre-time skip. But anyways, that'll factor in a little bit into my predictions, but not too much. So let's go ahead and jump right into them. So to begin, of course, we're going to be getting the Boruto Mitsuki fight this chapter. I also think the fight is going to end this chapter. I don't think it's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. I think it's going to be like a one-chapter thing. I really don't think it's going to be too much of an actual fight either. I think the main purpose of this fight, or this encounter between Mitsuki and Boruto, is going to be Mitsuki trying to figure out this odd feeling he's been fighting for a while about Kawaki and Boruto. And that is mainly about how he can feel within his spirit that Kawaki is not the sun, his son, and not sun as an S-O-N, but sun as an S-U-N. You know, I think he's gonna realize that it's actually Boruto, and he has this feeling like in his spirit that like something's wrong, but he hasn't been able to, you know, really figure out what it is. And now he's gonna go after Boruto, and he's gonna get that feeling once more, and he's gonna try to come to terms with it, or try to ask some questions about what's going on to Boruto to figure out more. I think Mitsuki's kind of fighting against the omnipotence, just like Shikamaru did in the last chapter. So that's going to be the main purpose of Mitsuki in this chapter. He's going to be trying to fight his feelings and figure out, okay, what exactly is going on. And for Boruto, I really don't think Boruto is going to fight Mitsuki. Not fully, you know. I know at the end of the last chapter, Boruto said he's willing to fight Mitsuki, but I really don't think he's gonna fight him in the traditional sense. I think Boruto's gonna be fighting more defensively. He's gonna do what he needs to stay safe, but he's also not looking to hurt Mitsuki. You know, he's not looking to take Mitsuki out of action. I think, if anything, what we're gonna be seeing here is more Boruto fighting defensively, and he's gonna either be showing off new techniques or new strategies in order to kind of trap or slow down Mitsuki and allow himself to get away without having to worry about Mitsuki chasing him once more. Now, in terms of how he might do this, that's the interesting part, because as we all know, Sasuke trained Boruto during the time skip, and Sasuke said to Boruto before he was captured by the tree grimes that, you know, he taught Boruto almost everything he knows. And what's one thing Sasuke knows? Snake techniques from Orochimaru. I think there's a chance that Boruto's going to show off, maybe not a summoning jutsu, but maybe Boruto's going to be showing off that he does have some control over snakes as well, and turn that against Mitsuki in the same way that Mitsuki took out Kawaki before chasing Boruto and having the snakes bite him. Maybe Boruto pulls a similar technique. Maybe Boruto uses a bunch of snakes to kind of entrap Mitsuki and let him not move or immobilize him. Or we might even see the return of Boruto's new Rasengan Uzihiko, in order to hit Mitsuki with it and cause him to be, you know, all off balance and stuff. And just have it be active long enough for Boruto to make his escape, and then he will let go of it before it ends up causing any permanent damage or fatal damage to Mitsuki. I really don't feel like Boruto's going to be going too hard on Mitsuki. I don't feel like he's going to try to hurt him. But I also don't think... I'm not saying Boruto's going to go easy on him, I just think Boruto's going to be looking for the first escape he can get, or the first chance he gets to make Mitsuki back down or unable to fight in a non-fatal or non-damaging way. I just don't see Boruto really going all out or actually hurting Mitsuki. I don't think he has that in him. I think he understands the situation he's in, but I don't think this fight's going to come down to that. And I think it's very possible that this fight is going to end in an interruption. So like I said earlier, I don't think this fight's going to last more than one chapter. I think it's going to end being interrupted, possibly by Shikamaru, but I think the more likely suspect to interrupt this fight will be Kawaki, since Kawaki's the one who can track down Boruto in a much easier fashion than Shikamaru can, since Shikamaru only has the sensory corpse, though Ino might be able to send Shikamaru Boruto's location due to the fact that Ino still has the direct line between Boruto and Shikamaru active at the end of the last chapter, which is how Shikamaru and Boruto were communicating. So Shikamaru does have a chance of showing up and maybe telling Mitsuki to back off or to quit this fighting, but I think it's more likely that Kawaki ends up flying in, upset with Boruto for the obvious reasons, you know, he wants to kill him and all that. But he's also going to be upset with Mitsuki for taking him out and making him be late to this. So I think that could be how the chapter ends, is Kawaki showing up at the last second before Mitsuki ends up hitting Boruto with something big, or before Boruto has a chance to immobilize Mitsuki. And then next chapter, chapter 8, will end up being Kawaki, Mitsuki, and Boruto, either in a three-way fight or just in a big, you know, talking situation. But that's how I think the chapter's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna be too much, you know, it's gonna be about 40% fighting, 20-30% Mitsuki talking, or like getting the point of view from his perspective of what's going on. We do know Mitsuki's gonna have that slight Kawaki flashback, so maybe we'll have more flashbacks of Mitsuki, maybe of him and Kawaki in the village during the time skip, so within the 2-3 years that we haven't seen yet. So that's how I think the chapter's gonna go. I don't think we're gonna get anything too crazy. We're still getting some more build-up chapters, like I said in the previous predictions video. And in terms of what my wild card prediction is gonna be, I think my wild card prediction is gonna be that Mitsuki does break through the omnipotence, just like Shikamaru did and Sasuke has. And he's gonna decide to leave the village, just like Boruto did, and he's gonna team up with Boruto because he realized that Boruto is the true son in his eyes, and that it's not Kawaki. Now, the reason why I say that's my wild card prediction is because I feel like this is something that could happen in later chapters of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. The reason why I think it's a wild card right now is because I think it'd be too soon, and I think it'd be happening too quickly to be happening all in one chapter. So that's why I think it's something I do think is going to happen eventually, but the reason why I have it as wild card is I just think it's a little bit too soon for that to happen, but you never know. The Boruto manga does have some quick pacing on some stuff, that, like Boruto, for instance, coming back to the Leaf Village in the first chapter. I know before the time skip even started, I didn't think Boruto would be back in the Leaf Village that quickly, but lo and behold, he was back in the Leaf Village immediately in chapter 1, and he's back again already within six chapters. So there's definitely some quick pacing for certain story points, and I can definitely see Mitsuki siding with Boruto being one of them. So let me know what you guys in the comments below, what you think might happen in the chapter. Let me know what you think about some of my wild card predictions. I know in the last one I predicted that Kakashi would be coming back. We didn't get that, so we'll see how this goes. I don't think it's going to be happening either, but you never know. But if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for future Boruto content, more prediction videos. We're going to be getting into actually analyzing the chapters when they release and such. The reason why I couldn't make one for this past chapter is because I got sick when the chapter released. I lost my voice, couldn't really make a video talking about the chapter, and then by the time I got better, I got busy with life, and it just got to the point where it's like I might as well wait for the next chapter to come out. So whenever the chapter does come out, which should be here within the next week, we will discuss it fully and figure out what exactly it entails for the future of the series. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.